things in female battle rap, we kind of wait for shit to make sense, so to speak. Whereas there's like a time and a place, or like we kind of waiting for a storyline, like, and just be like, oh, that don't make sense to battle her. Like, we don't have anything in common. Whereas the dudes will probably just battle whoever. Like, a lot of the girls be waiting for a storyline because they just don't know how to battle and let the talent speak for itself. Like, they be waiting for, oh, I really don't like that bitch. Oh, her cousin did whatever to me, or oh, she hang with so and so, and that's my op. So now I'm gonna battle her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't need to be that. It don't have to be that. Like, we could just battle, let the talent speak for itself, and that's that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, me and Shice Raw, we about to have a dog fight, right? The 26th. I ain't calling her out her name. I'm not wilding on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not being messy. I'm not doing none of that, because it ain't never been none of that with us. But if she, you know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna say little slick shit to me, I'm gonna say little slick shit to her. Like, the other day, she like, oh, I'm in a different type of bag. And I just retweeted it like, yeah, a body bag. But I ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? I ain't have to wild out or say, you know what I mean? Like, oh, if I say something, like, I'm sleepy, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do to you. I'm gonna drug you or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be regular shots and shit like that. It don't be like no cattiness, and it don't have to be that. And I be thinking that females be waiting for it to be that. Like, we could just battle without it being anything else. And I think that's why nobody's really calling me out, or whatever the case may be. Like, Bush Chick Rain called me out the other day, today or yesterday or something like that. I don't know why. Ash Cash called me out. I don't know why.
Ash Cash is in the one man army gauntlet this weekend.
I know, and I wish her all the best, but I feel like she about to get mauled in there.
Wow. Oh, damn.
Shout out to you, though. Shout out to you. Nah, she called me out. That's why I'm talking shit. Shout out to her. Shout out to her.
So you battle Shaisra at the end of this month. Are you putting up the title?
I would, but logistically, I don't think that it can be doable, because that means the footage will belong to Midnight Madness and or go on like URL page and stuff like that. And I don't think that that's something that Sig U wants to do, being that,
okay.
you know what I mean? Like, this is a big battle for them. This is a big battle for her. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think that that's actually what is going to happen, but I would by all means put up my belt against her. She got a belt too. Like, we could just put them both on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Is she
And
is she putting her belt up against you on the 26th?
I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I believe her belt was like a participation award or something.
Okay. Now
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Damn. Okay, now this is the $1 million question. The $1 million question is, who are you gonna put up that belt up against?
Man, I don't know. I've been telling these bitches. I made a tweet. I said, if y'all trying to get this belt, line up on this tweet, because I'm trying to see who the fuck is out there. You know what I'm saying? Because when I first got it, it was hella bitches saying whatever. But then when I put that tweet, it was crickets. So I guess I'm gonna just keep it. Like, if y'all hoes don't want to battle, that's fine by me. I'll keep it. Belty is fine. He right in the closet. I could go get him. You know, I fed him. I bathed him tonight. He sleeps in the closet. He's ready for bed. I could go get him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could keep him. It don't mean nothing. Okay, so the hoes that want it, they need to be jumping at me, and then I can pick and choose who I want. You know what I'm saying?
So you telling me nobody has stepped up and says, I want a shot
Not
at
as
that
of
belt?
late. The first day, Bonnie said something about it. Hustle said something about it. Lady Flame said something about it. Ash Cash, even fucking Nunu Nails. Like, I'm about to pick Nunu. Like, she seemed the most eager to get the belt. So I don't know. I told the bitches line up, but
it seems
I
like
don't know.
it seems like they don't want no smoke with you.
Clearly. I mean, I wouldn't want no smoke with me and Midnight Madness either. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't want no smoke with me either.
So Midnight Madness, what's the difference on the Midnight Madness stage compared to the Queen of the Ring stage? What's the
It's a lot of
difference between
respect on
those?
the line. It's a lot on the line. Like Queen of the Ring is the ring. Like we comfortable there. It's a comfortable setting. My niggas is gonna cheer for anything because it's the ring. They love banging on the ring. Like I'm gonna say black bitch and I'm gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Like they love whatever we saying. This one is a room full of your peers. Lock the doors, throw the money on the floor, put the belt on the floor. It's too much on the line for me not to fucking kick your ass.
Wow.
Clean.
Okay.
Too much on
So
the line.
so
Cause I would have went home with nothing. Like I've never really, you know what I'm saying, as far as like paid battle rap, like I've never been in that situation. Like I would have went down there literally for nothing. I got 3 kids at home, 5 total. I got a husband. You know what I mean? I'm leaving things that I needed to do to come out here and to come home with nothing, no belt, no money, no nada. No, that's not happening. That's not happening. Okay. No, that's not happening. It's too much.
well, whoever wants to step up to Shoonie for that belt,
You feel me? Hardcore
here's your
champ.
chance.
Hardcore shit
Okay,
only.
so
What's that?
so um so now I'm gonna talk about Wody. Man, it was pretty interesting.
It
But
was. I
first,
mean, I'm kind of
off,
tired of talking about it, but we could do it.
but first off, before we get to Wody, how does it feel that your former opponents, female battle rappers, are giving you your flowers sh- like Shooty should have won Wody 2 3 years ago. Like
Right.
we're the ones that brought up
Hmm.
being outside. How does it feel
Hmm.
that females like
I love
Bonnie are
that.
giving your flowers?
Yeah. No, I love that. I love that. And I always say we stronger together. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I like that in some way you could see that the females are kind of moving together a little bit more and uniting, and you could always see it with the guys, whether it's one group or 2 groups and stuff like that. And I think even Midnight Madness probably helped that a little bit, to having certain girls on the same team that you wouldn't normally see talking to each other on a regular basis and stuff like that, and then even jumping into spaces together and stuff, like you see more of the let me salute you. You know what I'm saying? Like I still will shoot you, but let me salute you type shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. I appreciate that a whole lot. That people and my work noticing that my work didn't go unnoticed. You know what I mean? Because at that time
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I got a lot of respect. And I literally was doing that for myself to snatch my respect because people were not, you know, putting I felt the right amount of respect on my pen and me being outside and shit, just because that wasn't something that I was doing. I used to, like I say, used to take battles every 4 months, every 6 months, shit like that. And so for me to outside when a lot of people wasn't, at first I felt like they wasn't giving it up, but I see that they were, and it just didn't make its way to me. So to visually see my flowers, I think that's dope.
So going to Wody now, what do you think
Hmm.
people's biggest problem with it this year was? Like, because there has been a
Um.
lot of criticism behind it.
Mhm. I can't speak on people. I could just speak for me that I feel like, and like I said, I gave this solution because I don't want to be somebody that doesn't give solutions, because then I'm just a part of the problem. I feel like they need a mediator in there, and I think that they need that for both Wody and Champion. That somebody that's not on the panel that can bring people back to the points that y'all are judging them on. Strength of schedule, and the competition level, and how many battles, how many wins, how many losses, and stuff like that. So when people start to insert opinion as fact, you can have that person step in like, hey, go back to the literature that we handed out. You know what I mean? Check these boxes. Does number 7 check off all these boxes, or does number 5 check off all these boxes? And you know what I mean? How many boxes did number 5 check off as opposed to number 4? Do we have the ordering wrong and stuff like that? Because I think when you start to argue points, sometimes opinions get thrown in there and used as fact, and they're not actually facts. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that was my biggest problem. I can't speak for anybody else. That was my only problem though. And that and with that being said, I kind of, like I said, I felt like, the goalpost was being moved depending on who had the ball when they were talking about certain people. And so if you have somebody that's circling back to the facts, you can't do that. So I didn't have a problem with anybody on the panel. Although I did tweet these hoes is crazy. I was joking. I'm always playing. You know what I mean? I had laughing faces afterwards. So if any of the females took offense to that, I do apologize. But hoes is gonna be hoes. So let me stop. I was just kidding. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't really, I wasn't mad about anything. I just felt like there were things that could have been done better. But it's always gonna be scrutiny. There's always gonna be conversation. There's always gonna be somebody that's mad with the decision. You understand? But just implementing a few little tweaks here and there could make it better. But again, 3-4 years ago, we ain't had this conversation at all. So I'm just
Yep,
happy
you're
that
right.
the conversation is there, whether I'm in it or not. You know what I'm saying? So
Now,
I
you did not make the top 10, which I
I did
completely disagree.
not. I was number 8 for about 5 minutes. And saying
How
the
how
bitch got the
surprised were
boot.
you? How surprised were
Um,
you that you weren't on there?
I wasn't really surprised too much because I did have two, one rounders, and I had two 3 rounders. I lost, the bigger 3 round because of me choking. And then in my opinion, I won all of my 1 rounders and I beat RX. But that might not be the general consensus as far as I know I beat K Profit, but as far as Dre Dennis, maybe people haven't won it. I don't know. Um, so that I wasn't too like confused about. Only thing that kind of shocked me was that I went from 8, and then when they started discussing other things, not that I dropped to 9 or 10, like I was completely removed and another name came in. You understand what I'm saying? So that was the only thing that threw me off. And I was like, hey, I thought like if I'm not 8, then don't I slide back like a bitch slid straight off the fucking mountain? You know what I'm saying? That was the only thing that I was confused about. But hey, it's always 2022. I gotta do better. That's all. Just gotta do
do
better.
s- do you feel like there's a lack of support for female battle rap because they barely reached the the number that they were supposed to hit, amount of donations, people voting. It wasn't good. So do you think there's a lack of support for female battle rap?
I wouldn't say that, and I seen a point that Jay Black made, and it was a very good point about um the male battle rappers doing a lot of the promoing. They had a lot of conversation around it. They had a lot of tweets, retweets, shows, and this and that around Champion when it was coming up. And I don't think any of us did that because we weren't really comfortable with the way that the panel went, last year. It was a little cattiness that was involved, and a lot of females were kind of turned off from the process. So I think had we all been talking about it, I think I know I retweeted it twice. Um, did I make my own conversation and really make it known? Could I have done more? Absolutely. But um I think a lot of us were discouraged, and a lot of us, because it's kind of like in the middle ground where it's like, oh, I don't really want to fuck with it, so I'm not really going to promote it. Had we went a little bit harder, because we all have really big fan bases, we probably could have reached a number. We probably could have reached a number, but
Yeah, I think.
but I think what we're gonna have to do is like uh let the past be the past, and okay, if we're changing stuff, show improve, and then start a clean slate. Now when he starts going hard and saying, oh, Wodie's coming up, everybody get on their game and see if we could change that, if we could really move the pendulum and see, you know what I mean? That's a lot of money in whoever's pocket, and I love to see it, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I think what that is, I think everybody gets the blame for that, not just for as far as the battle rappers, but the media also, including me, because I barely cover Wody.
Mm,
And I covered
shame on
more.
you. Shame on you.
And I'll be honest,
Shame on you.
I did not. I for some reason I covered more of Champion of the Year more than Wody,
That
and that
happens all
goes
the time, but you know that I not to cut you off, but it I don't want to say you're never as good as the original, but we've got some work to do. And I think if we all decide, okay, we're going to give it another shot and everybody kind of put their gears into it, we will force more media coverage. Because if we're all in it and all of the females is promoting it and talking about it, y'all are going to talk about what we're talking about.
right.
You have to, because it's now what's trending. So
Exactly.
we
Um
can change it.
well, congratulations to Coffee, and hopefully,
Yes.
we things are better next year for Wody. And I'm not even gonna ask you who you have winning that battle because we already know already. So I'm not gonna
Oh.
ask you.
You know what? You can. I do have 40 winning, but I don't have 40 body in Coffee. Coffee is very hard to beat. She's very hard to
Yes,
beat. I don't you know what I mean? I don't have her body in her, but I do have 40 winning for simple things. It's queen of the fucking ring. 40's the queen of the
it
ring.
it builds up a great storyline though because
It does. It
they
does.
they they got 40 ranked at 5. She's like
Mhm.
one of the best
Right.
coffee
And she's
woman of the
Coffee's
year.
number 1. Right, right. And then 40 is the queen of the ring. So now you got two big dogs, you know what I'm saying, going at it. So that definitely makes a great fucking story for it. So I'm excited to see that. That's coming up in like 2 weeks too. So,
So
you know.
with you, 2022, I know
Mhm.
you got I know you got the Sig U champ coming
Mhm.
up.
Mhm.
Who else do you have on your radar for 2022?
All these bitches.
So
Every last
nobody.
one of them. I heard Bonnie said she said me and her need to spin the block. We could do that because I was on her
Oh.
ass out there. We could definitely spin that block. My verse back outside. She could come over here and get
Uh-huh.
spanked. You know what I'm saying? E Heart need to
Oh.
run me my fucking fade. You know what I'm saying? Jazz says she back out in 2022. Okay, let's really see if you back outside, Jazz. Fucking Hustle was saying she wanted my belt.
Oh.
She the
Mhm.
face of Chrome 23. We could go over to your house. We could go over there and talk about it. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm on Fon's fucking head. So pause. If need be, I'm running down on Fonz. Like, nah. Anybody.
Now,
Everybody.
now I had okay, so I had Jazz come on here not too long ago. I had C3 a couple days
Mm-hmm.
ago. Um, I had also had official. I'm gonna ask you the same question, and I'm pretty sure I know what the answer is, but I'm just gonna ask you anyways. There's this one individual that people keep turning down for some reason, and that's Yoshi. Would you battle her?
Yeah, I've been said I would battle Yoshi. I've been said that.
But what?
Yeah.
Why? So why do you think female battle rappers don't want nothing to do with her or battle her at all?
I've said it before. I think it's the way she rubbed people the wrong way. She even rubbed me the wrong way. And I had her blocked. She had me blocked for some time. But it's battle rap. Like it's not I don't, you know what I mean? Like, as long as she don't disrespect my marriage and, I've checked on that and we seem to be A-okay and clear on that. Other than that, whatever's said in battle rap is said in battle rap. You understand what I'm saying? But the outside little shit, I'm not gonna play those games. And if she can respect that, that we not gonna go back and forth on, you know what I'm saying, on some stupid shit on the online and all of that, and let the talent speak for itself. I absolutely battle her. I've been said that. Like I think she's talented. You know what I mean? I think she deserves big names. Like I think she deserves big names. So I don't have a problem, with it. I know that some other girls have their own reasons where they like, oh, she might be getting help and this, that, and the third, and be like, listen, niggas done thrown rumors on a lot of people. The only way to prove that it is just in fact a rumor is to get out there and show that your pen is fucking moving. So I ain't
Mm-hmm.
really, what I'm saying, I ain't really too interested in that, and what people say on that aspect. I just feel like I said, that she rubbed a few people the wrong way, and they kind of was like, oh, fuck that bitch, I ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? But I like the girl. I don't think I think, sometimes she's misunderstood and says things without thinking. Um, but nobody's perfect, so I would do it.
Yo, respect to you.
Thank you.
Not many people would say that though. So yeah, shout out to you. Okay, now Kings and Queens 3.
Mhm.
I had Fonz on here last
Mhm.
week. I
Right,
asked
right, right.
him, I said, who do you want on Kings and Queens? He said, I want either E Heart, Official, or Shoonie the Rapper. And he says, if he had to pick one, it's Shoonie the Rapper because he said in his own words, you're applying pressure on him, and
Um, yeah.
you make it seem like you don't have to pay rent.
I don't.
So
I don't have to pay rent. I stay wherever the fuck I want. I go wherever I want. I already said fuck the landlord. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, I do. I apply pressure because he's a challenge for me. Like, he's extremely bar heavy. You understand what I'm saying? And he's aggressive. I like battle rappers like that. Like, I like shit that match me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he's one of those niggas that match me. So if you're asking me who I would battle, you know what I'm saying? Like, his name is up there. I wouldn't mind battling Jada Nightwing. I feel like he's big and he's aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a few names that I'm like, oh, all right, that's crazy. Like, niggas done mentioned Danny Myers, and shit like that. Like, I like stuff that's like really people that's really explosive to just push me a little further. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the main reason why it's like, when I see this nigga, I'd be like, yeah, what's up, motherfucker? Type shit. Yeah.
so you've battled a couple of the guys. You battled
Mhm.
O-Red,
Mhm.
Trey Dennis, you battled your
Yep.
husband Fetty.
Yep. And Jack
Where
Boy in the two on
oh
two.
yep, and Jack Boy also. So out
Mhm.
of so when
Oh,
it
and
comes
Loso and Street Hymns.
oh yeah, and the 2-on-2. Okay.
Mhm.
So when it comes to all those guys, men that you battle, where does Franz rank among those guys? Like, would he be a tougher
Um.
challenge than any of those guys?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Because he's super bar heavy. Like, he's punching, but again, I battled O Red and didn't die. I don't give a fuck what niggas be trying to say, because I know I didn't die versus O Red. And some people have me winning. You understand what I'm saying? And I stood firmer than a lot of niggas, so I know I could handle fucking Fonz. Like, what? Yeah.
Okay,
He's
all right.
he gonna be he's fire, and he's gonna be a test. You know what I'm saying? Like, Fetty is, I forgot Suge too. I battled Suge. Fetty's bar heavy. You know what I'm saying? And I cleared him. Shout out to my husband, but whatever.
N-
You know what I'm saying?
Now, now I hate to put you on the spot with this one.
But
Your husband and your best friend, Farrah Funeral, Fetty,
hmm
you both battled them.
hmm
Who was a tougher opponent for you?
uh well, Farrah wasn't my best friend when we battled, so that wasn't tough
Okay.
at all. Like, we weren't cool at all like that. Like, we were high and by. So that wasn't, to me, that wasn't tough. That was just another one of these Queen of the Ring bitches. Like, for
Ah,
Fetty, you
okay.
know what I'm saying? For Fetty, we were literally engaged when that happened. So it was tough because we had to write in the same household without the other one seeing it, perform and practice in the same household without the other one seeing it. And my house is not that fucking big. Actually, it's not a house, it's an apartment. Okay. So that's what made it tough. You know what I mean? And then, uh, you know, rapping about shit that's known without putting our personal business in the street. You know what I'm saying? So that's what
Okay.
made it tough.
Okay, so with you and Farah now, you guys
Mhm.
are pretty close.
Yeah, that's my bitch.
Can we expect a 2-on-2 anytime?
Yeah, we're actually in talks with it for a league pretty soon actually. It may be locked in within the next week. We just, we already said yes.
Oh,
And it's two pretty decent names that y'all would like, and we just waiting for payment. But yeah, you definitely gonna see Shunru this year.
okay. So I got that one more question for you, and
Mhm.
then we're gonna wrap things up. So when it comes to, I ask everybody this that comes on Mount Rushmore of female battle rap. Who's on your
Mhm.
list?
Uh, E Hart is definitely up there for sure. I hate that it's 4 and not 5, and I just learned that this year because I always thought it was 5, so that fucks me up. Um, um, I normally it's interchangeable, but I normally have Jazz there. Um, and then people be like, "What?" when I say this one, Sarah Connor's up on my Mount Rushmore, and I go back and forth between QB and Hustle a lot. So tonight I'm probably gonna say QB because she was one of the first people that I seen battle rapping. And then Gaddis, I always mention she's like an honorable mention because Gaddis was one of the first two that I seen and shit like that. But those was the ones that I was watching, like the gritty joints. I wasn't too heavy on the, you know, grind time and shit like that much with like Gaddis' style. Like I was more on the, you know what I'm saying? Because QB was super gritty and Sarah Connor to me was super gritty and shit like that. And that's kind of what I liked. I liked looking girly, but I liked sounding niggerish, if that makes any sense. So those are the people that's in my Mount Rushmore. Um, but the I think the queen, the current queen right now is 40. So you know what I'm saying.
Okay, all right. And what does Shuni have to do to get on Mount Rushmore?
Um, Nothing really. Like I'm pretty sure I'm on some people's Mount Rushmore. So
Yeah,
you know what I
you
mean. I
are.
wouldn't
You
put,
are.
you know what I mean. I wouldn't put my own self on mine. Like that's kind of narcissistic, right? Like, oh, it's me on my Mount Rushmore, and then it's me, and and then it's another. No, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure I'm on somebody's. But if I'm being completely honest, just be 100% consistent, and take that stigma out of it where they like, oh, I don't know if she's gonna be clean. I hate when niggas say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a bunch of battles where I did not fuck up, and then you know what I mean. Then you get one, two, maybe three, four, and niggas is like, you do it every time. It's like, wow, I got 21 battles. Get off my fucking back. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nah, some real shit. Just being consistent, and getting that off of there so that there is no question. And if these bitches are scared of me or feel like I'm not on their level, they can't run no more. You know what I'm saying? So
You're right. You got the
that's
belt.
about it.
And then
You feel
you
me?
also got one of the best resumes out there.
I feel like that too. And I still got bitches to go. I feel like that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And niggas.
So,
Let me
oh,
make that clear.
okay.
Bitches and niggas to go.
All right. So we're gonna wrap things up with this.
Yes.
We're gonna do a one. We're gonna play a one game answer. I say one. I'm gonna say uh a word that comes to my mind, and then tell me
Hmm.
what's first thing that you think of. All
Okay.
right. Shoonie the rapper.
Legendary.
Queen of the Ring.
Uh, I have two words that I want to say, but I can't get the name of either one of them. Innovation. Yeah, that's the word.
Battle rap.
My forever love. That's more than one word, but yeah.
Fair funeral.
My best friend, my heart, my boo, my Pookie. Mad
Uh,
words. I love her.
Fettuccine 20.
Aw, that's my husband. That's my baby.
Okay, and last but not least, GTA.
Motherfucking God tier. That's one word. God tier is one word. God tier.
All
Gay
right.
shit.
All right. With that being said, this wrap things up. I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
give your shout outs really quick before we close this out.
Yes, y'all know what it is. Your girl Shoonie the Rapper. Shout out to GTA in the motherfucking building. It's still everything golden. If you didn't know, Shooneroo. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. Make sure y'all follow me, love me up while I'm here. Give me my flowers. Shout out to Keo for having me. It's nothing but sports. We gonna talk about it. So let's fucking talk about
Yo,
it.
shout out to shooting. I definitely enjoyed this have you on here.
Thank you. It was a long
Obviously,
time coming, man.
yeah, I
We
know.
was been supposed to get this done. Like I'm happy that we got it. You know what I'm saying? We got it together finally.
Yeah, and but I would say best of luck to you, but I'm obviously gonna still keep in
We
contact with
we
you.
talk all the
So,
time. Let's keep it real. You know what I mean? GTA. We talk all the time, man.
yep. But
Facts.
with that being said, this is Keo. That's Shuni the rapper, and we'll
Thank
see you
you.
guys next time. Peace.
Peace.